Hi.
Hi. Daddy be me. Oh, yeah.
You were being mean yesterday?
Then.
Why do you want me
You
to?
weren't being mean, you just were having a hard time listening.
Oh, okay. I mean, technically, he was kind of being mean, but good morning. Yesterday, for whatever reason he wants me to tell you guys, but yesterday, he was just doing things he wasn't supposed to do. I don't know why my hood looks like that.
Like I said, you're having a hard time listening and just behaving.
Yeah, but he was just doing things he wasn't supposed to be doing. We were watching TV, and he just kept kind of like sticking his feet in our face and just like not listening and all this other stuff. And so I took the dog for a walk and then came back, and Jackie had texted me saying that he went to timeout because he was just like not listening, basically.
Well, he wasn't communicating. He was mad he couldn't go for a walk. He couldn't go for a walk because
He was
already in trouble. Like,
yeah.
He was in trouble from the night before because he deliberately was.
Oh yeah, the night before he was just like I don't know, he was being ridiculous. Jackie was trying to get him dressed and he just kept like moving around and
Like throwing himself.
yeah, and we kept telling him to stop and he kept doing it. So yeah, so I took away his iPad or his tablet that night for the next day. So I took that away for the next day, and then the next day he proceeded to basically act the same way he did the night before. I don't know what his problem was at all. Both of us were
And
like,
that's why he wasn't allowed to go for the walk.
yeah, so he wasn't allowed to go for the walk
So he
because
threw a fit when Dad told him that.
yeah, because I told him, because I was like, you're not being good. You're just being obnoxious right now and doing things you know you're not supposed to do.
And a walk.
And then, yeah, and so I took the dog for a walk, and Jackie ended up putting him in timeout after I had left because he just basically kept acting the same way because he didn't.
He started like yelling and screaming, and I gave him a minute, and I said,
Yeah.
I had him sit on the couch, and I was like, you have a minute to like calm down, and if you're still like, because he wasn't talking, he was legit like yelling and like crying or just
Yeah.
and like I was like, if you keep doing that, and I think he wanted to go upstairs, to be honest, because he legit was purposely making noises. Like he wasn't even crying anymore, he was legit just like being obnoxious, and I was like, okay, I just bring him upstairs. So he didn't even fight me to go upstairs. He legit, I just picked him up and he was fine with it. He was like, can you turn my light on? He was like nice about, can you turn my light on?
Yeah.
And he didn't even throw a fit when I put him upstairs. He actually just let his anger out after I shut the door. And then I went upstairs after he was quiet, and I was like, you ready to come on? He was like, no. And then so I came back downstairs, and he was like perfectly fine. He was up there for like maybe 15 minutes just wanting to stay by himself. When I told him later on, I was like, if you need a break, like if you feel overwhelmed, you can go up there anytime you want.
Yeah.
Like you can
wholeheartedly, if he wants to just go up there by himself and chill, like that's fine.
Yeah.
But he just
Sometimes I get overwhelmed.
Mom.
People need a break.
Yeah.
Let me tell you more Daddy.
Yeah, it's okay if you're sorry. If you're overwhelmed, you can feel free to take some space.
So that happened yesterday. So basically when he gets put in timeout, he doesn't get any of the fun snacks or anything like that, which he knows. And I told him the night before that I will give him his iPad back if he, I don't even know if I said it, but
You said it in the morning.
yeah, but I told him I would give it back to him after he wakes up from his nap if he's good for the morning time. And then the morning time he was terrible. And so yeah, so I told him last night when I put him to bed, because anytime he gets put in timeout, I put him to sleep. It's just like, because he likes when Jackie puts him to sleep just because she'll like read him like a ridiculous amount of books, and then like they'll play around, do all this other stuff. But when I put him to sleep, I'm like, no, this is what's happening. We're going to bed. Like we're not gonna read or do any of that fun stuff. And it's not because I don't want to. It's because if Jackie goes and puts him to bed, no, I know, but I'll only read like one book. But if Jackie puts him to sleep, he'll kind of throw a fit over her not wanting to do that stuff with him because he's in trouble. So I just like am like, yeah, this isn't gonna happen. So he went to sleep fine. He woke up, he's been good. Yeah, he's been decent. So I don't know, but I don't know what his issue is.
It's like windy.
Oh yeah, it's like windy and cold today. We have the fire going, but he just, I don't know what his problem was. He was just kind of all over the place yesterday.
I don't know.
I have no idea. It was like, but it was like the night before I was like, okay, whatever, he's just being, yeah. And then the next day when he proceeded to act the exact same way, I was like, oh no, I don't know what his problem is, but we're not doing this today. So yeah, but I took the dog for a walk. She was fine. I talked to the guy that bought the property across the street from us for all of like 1 minute.
Did he say anything about the cows or anything?
Nah, I didn't say anything. But yeah, I don't know. So
I've seen that they marked a post up there.
oh yeah, so there was a guy there yesterday. I think he was from the city or something.
Did they say they were able to put anything in yet?
I mean, I don't know. All he told me was that he's just doing measurements for where he can and can't put certain things.
Yeah.
For if he wants to build a house. Yeah, so basically the lot across the street from us, we had cows, but the lady who owned it sold it to a different guy, and this guy wants to build a house. Yeah, the guy who put his cows here, she sold it to.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to figure out if he's gonna, I mean, where we are, he wouldn't be able to build his house just because it would be too close. We have a brook that goes through like the other side.
Yeah.
And
which goes through their neighbors.
yeah, and so it would be too close to the brook for him to do that. So it would either, there's also wetlands in the back, so he would basically have to build it all the way to like the right for the most part, which would really give him like no space. Or he would have to.
He only wants a small house anyways, but.
Yeah. So.
But the thing is the land he bought already has like
so
space for a small house, but I think he just wants it. I don't know why he doesn't want to just walk across the street.
I don't know, and I think, and also because like the land is split, so there's like a larger portion on one side and a smaller portion on the other side. I would just build the house on the smaller portion because you still have the other yard, and it's not a busy road either. So it's like you can just like my parents had that, like my parents' house,
just like what the lady had before.
Yeah, because my parents' house, they had like 9 or 10 acres or something on one side. And then the other side where they had their garden, I don't remember how many acres that was, but
maybe it was because they need like a whole new septic or something over there.
Well, yeah, I mean, so if you put in a house over there, he would have to put in a whole new septic.
Yeah, I know, but that's why, like, why are they going through all the extra stuff?
No idea. So I don't know, but that's just like a little thing from us. But yeah, so this guy's been decent. He's wearing a Thanksgiving shirt and he's watching Paw Patrol. We're gonna eat lunch soon. You're hungry now? But we got the fire going and the wood's right there. But yeah, it's not a very fun day to be outside.
We were doing some trivia on Netflix earlier.
Some what?
The trivia stuff.
Oh yeah. So what is it? Trivia Quest, right?
Yeah.
Trivia. Yeah. So I used to play Trivia Quest
it used to be like a mobile app game.
Yeah, I feel like I used to play something similar to that in like middle school. But basically, it's trivia, and
it's like more animated and fun.
Yeah, so and you get to actually choose it and stuff, and they come out with a new episode every day.
So like you unlock characters.
Yeah, we also finished Marcella, which was bananas. Do the AMD queue every Thursday. If you guys don't know about it, you just go to amddirect.com on Thursdays between 10 and 11. It's generally around 10 o'clock. You just go there, you sign up, they put you in a queue. I've been trying to buy a 6800X, and every single time I try and buy one, it's just sold out every single time, which sucks. And I got in at 10:01. I don't know, I've been trying to do that, but I have not been able to, so kind of a bummer. The 6800X, I would honestly probably put in my current build and then give Jackie my 3060 Ti. I know AMD GPUs aren't that great for production work. I really want a 6800 XT, and I think it'd be a cool GPU to have, but unfortunately, can't get one, and I really don't want to end up buying a AIB model from Asus or EVGA. I don't think EVGA actually makes them. Honestly, really not doing much else. Jackie and Cameron just went across the yard to go to the neighbor's house to hang out for a couple minutes. So yeah, I'm just hanging out. I might cut some wood. I might go outside, hang out with the dog. It's just super windy and cold today, so I don't know what I'll end up doing, but yeah, this is probably going to be the end of the vlog, guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, push the bell button, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.